Fairy Tale Corner, a Christmas adventure. Oh my, but that's chilly and loud. There we are, much warmer in a plush seat by the fire. Welcome all to the holiday special of Fairy Tale Corner. The holidays are a time for warmth, generosity, and genuine care for your fellow man, great and small, rich or poor. Let us look back and reminisce, dear listener, of a time when the glitz and shine was not on shop-purchased packaging, but in the smiles and light for one soul to another.
Holy hell, it's freaking freezing. My eyeballs are turning into jellysicles. No, Gary, they don't make jackets for ancient, flea-bitten, decrepit ponies. I don't even have a cloak for young, flea-bitten, decrepit Carl. Real sensitive, Gary. It's called weathering.
Hey, mister, you want to buy some matches?
Ah, God! A small fire-wielding child. Point that somewhere else, kid. Preferably up the street as you beat it.
But my house has terrible cracks in it that let the winter right in, and I need to buy a pair of shoes so the snow doesn't burn my bare feet.
Scram, bozo. I'm a drudge. We're broke, and you almost lit my tatus on fire. Besides, that's the worst crock I ever heard. Either you're severely deluded about the cost of home repair and the fair market value of matches, or you're the worst saleswoman in the Enchanted Kingdom. Look at my feet. Do these look like Prada to you? You could wear burlap like the rest of us.
What a jerk. Bye.
Kid's gonna set something on fire. Okay, Gary, we gotta get back home. Good old St. Nick is coming to visit.
Ah, yes. The merry Yuletide tradition of a jolly old and grossly overweight man who incentivizes good behavior with gifts. It was the one time of year where Carl received new tatters and Gary got a yummy snack.
What do you think you're gonna get this year, Gary? Carrot? Apple? You asked for a salt lick. Savory. Oh, me? I asked for tatters again. Charcoal gray. It's really in this season. Okay, get to sleep, Gary.
And with a flash, Carl and Gary were asleep in their beds, while thoughts of transcending poverty and sorrow danced in their heads. The stockings were hung by the chimney with holes, with a foul-smelling stench that could steal grown men's souls. They set out old milk and some stale day-old bread, and hoped by morning they would not be frozen and dead. As Carl awaited his tatters of black,
Charcoal gray.
a plot twist of terrible wrath would attack, for Carl had not been a good boy this year. He was snarky and rude, and when I spoke he'd sneer.
Hey, if you don't want to take notes, you shouldn't be writing.
But St. Nicholas sees what others do not, and he knew Carl's record of kindness was not so hot. So he skipped Carl's house.
No!
And the tatters of black.
Charcoal gray!
And he gave them to Jimmy, who doesn't talk back.
Jimmy, come on!
But the tatters weren't everything Carl would rue, because he would be visited by Père Fautard, too.
Ho, 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 ho. I am Père Fautard, and I am here to deliver coal and beatings.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who the hell is this guy?
You have been bad. I have not been bad. I've been probably alright, but definitely certainly not bad. I am sorry. I get a list from the big guy. I am afraid you were very naughty.
Hey, is your hand a switch?
I just use it so much, it is easier in the long run. For beatings. That's practical, I guess. Okie doke. Here is your coal. You don't have to throw things. Where would you prefer your beating?
Look, I am not gonna let you beat me and my pony.
Pony?
Gary, he ain't done nothing wrong.
I don't know anything about a pony. It's not on my list. Just you. Now I can beat your backside, or your front side, or your side. I'm not gonna let you beat me.
Oh? I don't need you to let me do anything. I just do it. Come here, you little bugger, you. Let us get this over with. Wait. Don't I get, like, an appeal? An appeal? I disagree with your disparaging judgment of my character, and I would like to appeal the sentence. This is not a democratic thing. This is just, we see the people, we say, hey, this guy is kind of a jerkface. We put him on the list, and I visit him once a year, and hopefully they stop being a jerkface next year. It's not a perfect system, but it's what we got.
I want to talk to Santa.
Santa? The big guy. Nicholas? He will not help you, mon ami. He is the one you sent me. I need to talk to him first, straighten some things out. I'm afraid he doesn't have my side of the story. Besides, I really need those tatters. It has been a particularly rough year. Well, I guess I could postpone for a few hours. I do have quite a busy evening planned for myself. Yeah, let me go chat with old St. Nick and clear up a few things. If he still thinks I'm a bad guy, I guess I deserve a good beating. As you wish. Just don't call him old. He hates that. Oh, that's good to know. And don't let it get around that I didn't beat you right away.
Of course.
I've worked very hard on my reputation, you know. Yes. Your secret is safe with us, right, Gary? Hey, but before you go, could you give me directions to St. Nicholas's house? I have never been. Oui. Take the forest path north. Okay. Then you take a left the field of reindeer. Fields of reindeer. And go through the candy cane forest. Candy cane forest? Oui. I've been traveling these woods my whole life, and I ain't never seen no candy cane forest. You think a magical man who can change his form to fit into a teeny tiny little chimneys to give people presents just lives in the forest? Huh. So that's a left at the reindeer and through the candy cane forest? It just follows the gumdrop path. It leads straight to his house. Got it. Thanks.
And with that, Carl and Gary set off to see Santa, hoping he'd listen and wanting a Fanta.
I'm just saying, it's a refreshing fruity beverage, and it would be a nice contrast to all the pumpkin spice we've had for the past few months.
They trekked through the darkness, through the wind and the wood, muttering the whole time about being misunderstood.
Huh. Must be the right path. There's a bunch of really old filthy gumdrops along the road. What's that? Looks like a jack-in-the-box sticking out of the snow. I'll just take a look.
Why, hello there! I'm an unwanted toy. Will you be my friend?
Holy heck, kick snow in its eyes and run!
Oh, my eyes! Oh, holy hell! Oh, God! No! You'll pay for this!
Yes, that was definitely a cursed toy. Probably a demon of some kind.
Oh, you bet he was gonna eat your soul. We dodged a bullet on that one. Look, the reindeer. We must be getting close.
Stop flirting, Gary. We got a lot of ground to cover. I am not trying to stifle your every chance at happiness. We gotta get to Santa's pad before he starts shelling out the goods. What do you mean this is exactly what Santa was talking about?
Wait, Gary, did you hear that? It sounds like someone's following us. Suddenly the air smells like roasting chestnuts.
I am not having a stroke.
There! From behind the shadows of that giant candy cane tree?
Well, hello, Carl, Gary. Nice to see you out and about this lovely Christmas evening.
How do you magical Christmas jerks all know my name?
I'm not a jerk, Carl. I'm Stan the Snowman, and I'm here to help you get to your destination.
It seems like he's a sentient snowman, and yes, being a snowman and a jerk are not mutually exclusive things.
Say, fellow, how about I help you find Santa Claus in exchange for a small fee?
Fee? What kind of fee?
Oh, I'm a humble magical snow being. I don't need much, just a little silver, Maybe some gold? Whatever you happen to have will be fine.
You think we got silver or gold? Buddy, I ain't got a pot to go to the little boy's room in, if you know what I mean.
You have no silver?
Nah,
You have no gold.
nada, man.
That's no good. That's no good at all.
We'll just find our way to Santa's house on our own.
Oh no, Carl. We still have business to attend to.
I think you're right. I don't think this guy is exactly on the level.
Now I require silver and gold. Both.
I'd love to help you, man, but I ain't got nothing for you.
You see, I derive my power from the riches of others, Carl. And I only come back one day a year to collect silver and gold. Today is that day, Carl, and I'm not walking away empty-handed. Silver and gold, silver and gold. In order to live, I need silver and gold. You will help me in my quest, or I'll kill you like all of the rest.
Gary, we got a big problem on our hands. Well, first I think we can run!
Silver and gold, silver and gold. I will get riches divine.
Run, Gary, run!
You will give me all I ask for, or I'll destroy all mankind.
Oh god, he's flying with his demon umbrella like a messed up homicidal Mary Poppins. Serpentine, Gary! I'm focused! Okay, how do you defeat an evil, highly materialistic snowman with a flying umbrella of death? Oh my god, Gary, you're a genius!
And Gary galloped through the wood, an aging steed, but he still did good. And they swiftly ran back to town and found the small girl burning matches down.
Hey, you, Firebug, you gotta set your house on fire!
Okay.
Whoa, not yet! God, kid, that was way too easy!
The fire holds fond memories. They comfort me when my limbs ache from the cold.
That is messed up, kid.
Sometimes I see my grandmama.
Sure, look, kid, there's murderous flying snowman closing in on me, and if we don't kill him, he's going to rain chaos onto the whole town for the rest of our miserable existence.
I already said yes.
So when he comes here, I'm gonna get him into the house, and then you are gonna set it on fire, and he'll melt into a puddle of nothing.
And I can see my grandmama.
Yikes, sure, whatever. Quick, hide!
Silver and gold decimation. Slow down there, friend. You seem to think you can outrun good old Stan the Snowman.
Me? Oh, no. I was just leading you to the, town's treasures.
Oh, well, it's wonderful that you've come around to my way of thinking. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
That's sexist, but yeah. So, it's just in there.
There?
Yeah.
In this? What do you call this? Shack?
It's kinda shack-like, yeah.
It's definitely not a house.
We, put all our money into the bank rather than into the structure of the bank.
Huh?
Don't want to spend money where you don't have to, you know? More gold for the horde.
That makes sense.
Okay, yeah, so there you go, your snowiness. Go get your gold.
And the snowman's black eyes sparkled and gleamed, and the greed in his soul quivered and beamed. Yes, sauntered on in to the little girl's shack, and as she giggled, a match struck with a crack. And the house quickly burned, Stan's vest caught up in flame. He tried to stop, drop, and roll, but 'twas all in vain. He railed as he melted. Oh, you fools, you will pay. And evil was vanquished on this Christmas Day. And Carl waited, his beating with dread.
What? We didn't make it to Santa's arbitration office, but we defeated a holiday evil. Mon Dieu! I'll give you a pass this time, but don't tell the fat man. Don't let him near. Happy Christmas. Well, Gary, I guess our Christmas present is not getting beaten yet. But look over there. A cat wrapped around a mouse on a doorstep. Oh! I'm learning a Christmas lesson! The real gift during the Christmas season is the effort we put into standing by each other and huddling our warmth together in the dead of winter so that people we love don't die. I love you too, buddy. Mary. Hey, where'd you get that salt lick?
And so Carl and Gary saved Christmas. They rested easy in their beds with full hearts. For sometimes it's better to give than to receive. Thank you, dear listener, for listening to our tale. Happy holidays, and may you always have a warm chair by the fire.
So a house in flames, huh?
I had to do it. There was a magical snowman out for my gold and silver, too. I had to burn it down. I can see Grandma now.
Magical snowman, right? Hey, say goodnight to Granny. We're taking a little trip downtown.
Good night, Granny.
This has been a special holiday episode of Fairy Tale Corner, a brand new podcast from Pursued by a Bear Productions, coming next year. Today's episode features the voices of Eric Snyder, Jeffrey Chaney, and Elise Castillo, and was edited and produced by Lindsay Zanna. All of us over at Pursued by a Bear are so excited about this project, and we wanted to give you a little taste of what we've been working on. If you liked what you heard, please go follow us on Twitter. We are at FairyTalePod. We would love to have you. Keep your eyes and ears peeled for updates from us as we get ready to unveil the very first season of Fairy Tale Corner. We wish you all a very happy holiday season and can't wait to see you next year.